this area right here is the old Cedar Cove coal mine site, and it was first opened around 1901 as the Cedar Cove Coal and Iron Company, and then in around 1924 it was taken over by the Big Sandy Iron and Coal Company. Okay, and these are some of the structural remains right here for the coal mine right here. They did have a coal washer that was built up here. This could have been part of it. Okay, and this section right here is the rail bed of the Alabama Great Southern Railroad. They had a spur line going back in here, and it went back this way and it looped all the way around to what is called Dudley, which would be to the southeast of here, that branched off the Alabama Great Southern Main Line from Tuscaloosa to Birmingham. But this is the spur line. This is where they had the tipple, and this is where the coal cars were loaded. But these remains right here are part of the old mine site right here. And it's just hard to say. There are some pictures and stuff, but I don't have any diagrams or anything of how this was laid out. But the mine stayed open until around 1928, and it closed when the Depression hit. And the mining town, the mining camp of coaling was just over there. But these are some of the structure remains up here. Right here. And like I said, just kind of hard to say all this was placed down, but anyway, the mine is actually up that way. So, all right. Well, this is the side of the old Cedar Cove coal mine site, and it's more than obvious. This was the main slope right here, and this has been covered up in just the last few months. So the slope mine has been totally sealed up, and this is a vent pipe right here that goes down into the coal mine. Of course, it's flooded, but so and this over here was the manway entrance, and that has been sealed up as well just here in the last few months. So both of them were flooded. This one had a set of stairs. I didn't get a chance to see this. Told some other people about it, and they came down, and so, but this was the manway entrance right here. So, and the coal slope mine, it went down about 1,400 feet following the Milldale and Carter seams, and the tipple would have gone straight up over there to the loading dock and coal washer and the hoist house. So, but anyway, that's a real shame. So this has just been recently done, and what a shame. So, all right. So, I mean, both the mines were flooded. A buddy of mine came down here. I told him about it, where it was, and he came down here and he said it was really neat. I mean, both mines were flooded. I mean, you weren't going to go back in the mines, but, in the mine. But he took some pictures and stuff, but he said it was really neat. So this was the first opportunity I was able to have to even come down here. So Okay, this is just a wide angle view of what it looked like. And this was where the slope mine was, straight ahead the main mine entrance. The manway was over here to the right. And there used to be a fan house, according to what the maps indicated, but it's probably long ago sealed or just caved in. You can't even tell. But this is where the main tipple would have been. It would have been coming right out here and straight up this way. So, okay, this is the end of the spur line or the branch line that came off of the Alabama Great Southern at Dudley. And these are some of the old concrete structures right here. And the coal cars would have been stacked up right here. So here's a couple of more structures right here. But the mine operated from 1901 to 1928. And of course, this was a new slope mine they developed in 1924. They did have a lot of crude drifts on either side of this ravine. But, so the slope mine operated for about 4 years before it was shut down. But this is all that remains right here. And the hoist house would have sat up there somewhere. So this was a complete mining town operated by the Big Sandy Coal and Iron Company. Of course, goes back, like I said, to 1901. There was a Colonel Pincard with a consortium of other investors from New York that opened up this land. I think it was about 18,000 acres. And this was on the site of an old family plantation going back before the Civil War. It was called the Rush family. But it was about 18,000 acres of coal, iron, and limestone. But here's another shot of some of the old concrete structures right here. But I'll tell you, it's a real shame because this was history. This was coal mining history for Tuscaloosa County, for the state of Alabama. And like I said, it's a real shame. I mean, those mines stayed untouched. They were both flooded. No one was going in there. And this is what happens after over 100 years.